Hello guys and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Deacon aka Edikoko aka Queen of DIYs, and you already know what it is. On this channel we make amazing DIYs, and in today's video we are going to be making this very adorable, aesthetically pleasing body butter. And without further ado, let's jump right into making this. But before then, make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. If you are new, click on the notification bell to get notified every single time that I post a video, so you basically be the first to know. And thumbs up this video to let YouTube know that you like my content. And yeah, there's a lot going on this channel. I got you guys from skincare to lifestyle content, so definitely make sure that you're subscribed because you're gonna love it here. So first we are going to prep our main ingredients for this body butter, and here I already have my hibiscus, and you guys know that I like to do things from scratch sometimes. And yeah, now I'm going to make my own rose petals, and I'm going to use roses from a bouquet that I got. This is a good way to recycle your flowers or something. So I'm just taking my roses and I'm going to take out the petals one after the other. This is one satisfying process for me. I really love doing this. I'm going to speed it up, but yeah, it's very satisfying to do. If you're going to do this, you might find yourself falling in love with actually picking out the rose petals from the flower bunch. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just picking out the petals because you can't use them when they are fresh like this. So yeah, you're gonna further see what I have to do with this. So now that I do have my rose petals, enough quantity that I want to use at the moment, I'm just going to take a baking pan, spread my baking sheet across the baking pan, and then I would pour out my rose petals on the pan. What I'm going to do with this is that I'm going to put it in the oven in low heat for about 2 to 3 hours for the petals to dry up. So what I want is dried rose petals. So now this is what my petals look like after I have dried it up. And now I'm going to just okay, this is also my hibiscus petals. I already got it that way from the market. So now I am just mixing those two up. And now that I have my petals, both hibiscus and rose petals, I'm going to take warm water, not warm, actually hot water, but not boiling hot. And then I'm going to transfer my petals into the water. This process is called extraction, so I'm just trying to extract the active ingredients, or should I say the star ingredients for this body butter. So yeah, with a stirring wand, I'm just going to stir that properly, make sure that everything goes into the water. You would notice that your petals will sort of melt up and just become very soft. That's totally normal. It's just in hot water, so that's how it reacts. So yeah, now it's extracting and you can see we have the color already. Now I'm going to cover that up and put it aside for a couple minutes for it to cool. So now moving on to our other ingredients, we're going to have to use our rose water, aloe vera gel, and here I'm using the store-bought aloe vera gel, and also our organic shea butter. Who makes a body butter without shea butter? And also our Ewax, which is emulsifying wax. And then here I'm using Cetyl alcohol as well, but this is totally optional. You don't have to use this. I just like the thickness. And for our oil, I'm going to be using apricot seed oil, and this is totally optional, but I'm going to be adding this calendula extract that I did. Thumbs up this video if you like to see how I made that. And just to spice up the fragrance, I'm going to be adding jasmine fragrance. And if you do not have the calendula extract, you can definitely use vegetable glycerin. And also we do need preservative of some sort because this formula is going to contain water. So in this one I'm going to be using liquid Gemal Plus. So now we revisit our extract, and now I'm just going to strain that with a kitchen strainer into a jug, and I made a mess, but then that happens when you're working on DIYs, so do not be alarmed. You can always clean up and continue the process, and always make sure to work on a sanitized surface because you need everything to be germs free. So now we have our extract. I'm just going to be adding our rose water. Please check the description box for the actual measurements that I used in this video. So yeah, so now I'm just adding rose water to the extract, and now I'm going to be adding our aloe vera gel. This is a store-bought aloe vera gel, like I mentioned. It has some colorant in it, do not be alarmed. And now to work on our oil phase, I'm going to mix the cetyl alcohol with the Ewax, and now our shea butter, I'm going to add the amount of oils that I need in the shea butter. Now I'm going to melt these two up. To work with this, you need it melted, properly melted. So now in another jar or jug, I'm going to turn in my water phase, which contains the extracts and everything, and I'm going to then add in my oil. Note that the water and the oils are both warm. So yeah, so now this is the water and the oil. As you can see, they don't mix well. Water and oil never mixes. They are two opposites of each other, they never mix. So for this to mix up, you need the emulsifiers. So now I am going to go in with the melted Ewax and cetyl alcohol. This is to help bind water and oils together. So now I'm just gently blending while adding my emulsifiers. It is important to blend while adding. Also, it is very important, if you want to use the double boiler method, please do, where you put your the jug you're working with into hot water to make sure that everything stays warm. But it is very important for your waters and oils and everything to be warm while you're working. You do not want chunks and lumps in your body butter, so it is important that it is warm. So now I'm just going in with my calendula extract, and this is the point that you add your vegetable glycerin if you do not have the calendula extract. So yeah, I'm just adding the quantity that I need, and I'm going to keep blending and making sure that everything combines together. Mixing up properly when making a body butter is your best bet to getting a very silky and supple body butter that you would love to feel on your skin. So after a couple minutes, the butter starts solidifying, and as you can see, it's becoming thick, and the paste is becoming, should I say tougher? Not tough, but yeah, it's becoming thicker than it was. If you notice, before now it was a bit liquidy. Is that a word? But yeah, you get the point. But now when it cools down, it becomes thicker and thicker. So I just keep stirring for a while. I'm blending with my hand blender, and now I am just going in with the preservative. And for the preservative, you're always going to use 1% of your entire mixture or your entire amount. So if you calculate how many or how much product you have, then you will definitely know how much preservative you need to use. So it's usually between 1 to 2%, nothing above that. So now I'm just going back in with the hand blender and I'm mixing up properly. So now I'm just adding our fragrance. This is totally optional. I just wanted a little bit of oomph to the body butter. It already smells delicious. I promise you, the hibiscus petals and the rose petals already smell delicious, but I'm just extra sometimes, so I needed a little bit more, you know. So I'm just in my final stage of stirring, and now I'm going to be transferring my body butter into a storage jar, and this is a jar that I recycled from, I don't know what was inside, but it had to be something that had to do with the kitchen, or I don't know. But yeah, you can always recycle your jars. You don't need to go buy new ones. As you can see, this body butter is so beautiful and so rich. It is different from your regular random body butters because first of all, the color screams beauty. So just to go over a few benefits of rose for the skin: it fights acne, it brightens your skin, it's an instant relief from sunburn, it slows aging as well, it also refreshes your skin, it reduces puffiness, it soothes and hydrates your skin, and also benefits of hibiscus for the skin: it helps to reduce damage caused by UV rays, dust, pollutants, free radicals, diseases, and it also promotes blood flow, it increases collagen production, prevents breakout, brightens your complexion as well, corrects discoloration from scars and age spots. And that's it for our rose and hibiscus body butter. We've come to the end of this video. Make sure that you're subscribed to this channel if you are not, and be sure to check out other videos on this channel. I do have other really helpful and useful DIYs on this channel, so check that out. Thumbs up this video if you haven't, and leave a comment down below. If you're going to make this body butter, definitely let me know in the comment section, and if you've tried it, always come back and drop a comment. I always like to read from you guys. I love reading your comments, and I would always do well to reply. Any questions that you have, definitely drop it down below, and I will see you in my next one.